Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's get comfortable. So as I was telling the previous class, when I took this shirt out, this top out, it says mindful on it. So I thought, wow, that's a good thing to think about, right? So especially now, with what we're all going through, and the idea of being mindful, of paying attention to everything that we're doing, to when we're doing it, reminded me of how I try to do this daily, but one of the areas that I'm particularly stubborn in is eating. I tend to eat too fast, which isn't good for your body. It isn't a good thing. And so I'm working on that, slowing it down so you can taste every bite. You can savor it. So you can enjoy your food more. Why just shovel it in, right? It's always been one of my things. So it also works in yoga too, right? We need to slow down a little so that we can feel every pose, so that we can feel our body, feel where there's resistance, where it's easy, where we can move more relaxedly. And so I invite you to join me in doing that with our poses today, to notice. We'll slow them down so that we can feel them a little bit more, enjoy them, and get greater benefit, perhaps. So let's begin by coming inside, and for our pranayama, our breathing. And bring your attention to your breath, but don't change it in any way. Just notice it. Notice your breath. Something we do passively all day long, all night long. And now deepen your breath. Take a deeper breath and notice how your body changes shape or becomes more exaggerated. The shape becomes more exaggerated. How when you take a deep breath, your body gets bigger. And when you slowly exhale, it very slowly gets smaller and smaller, allowing you to relax and relax and relax. Inhale and feel your breath as it passes through your nostrils, both on the inhale and the exhale. Notice that when you breathe in, the air is cool. When you exhale, it's warm. Notice the shape your body takes when you inhale and exhale. Just notice every little thing. And as you return to your natural breath, notice the change from the deep breathing, going back to your natural rhythm, coming back to your center. And slowly open your eyes to take in the light. So I thought we would start with our neck, right? So let's do this nice and slowly. So on an inhale, take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, send your left ear to your left shoulder. Feel the resistance in the right side of your neck and breathe into it. Breathe in to that stretch. Feel it. Allow it and breathe into it. Then bring your chin down to your shoulder. And then allow your chin to travel across your chest over to the other side. So now your right ear is over your right shoulder. And feel that stretch on the left side of your neck. And breathe into it. Feel it release. Feel that stretch. Then bring your chin to your shoulder and allow your chin to make that reverse journey over to your other shoulder. Notice the movement, every little stretch. And then bring your head to neutral. And send your nose to the ceiling. Do you feel it in your throat? Do you feel a resistance in the back of your neck? Is it completely easy for you? Just breathe. And on your next inhale, bring your head back to neutral. Bring your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Then reach up with either hand. We're going to alternate hands, so whichever one you reach for. Your fingers are open. I want you to grab that, something that you want is up there. Grab it and bring it down. Bring it down, bring your elbow to your waist. Keep your fist. Hold it. Feel it. Feel where else in your arm that sensation is. And then open your fingers. And then reach with your other arm. Reach. High up, reach, grab it, bring it down, elbow to waist. Feel your fist. Feel your muscles of your arm, your biceps, your shoulder. And release your hand. Just release it. Bring your hands on your lap. We're going to do that again on both sides. So start reaching up. Grab it. Bring it down slowly, elbow to waist. Hold that fist. And release it. Other arm reaches all the way up. Stretch. What you need is higher than before. Reach for it. Pull it down. Pull it down. Elbow to waist and hold your fist. Feel your fist. Feel your fingers clenching in your hand, in the palm of your hand. And release your hand and bring both your hands to your waist. So we're going to work on our fingers. You know, we can't ignore fingers. We do that sometimes, right? So I'm going to start with a mudra, a heart mudra. So bring the back of your hands together. So your thumbs are outward. And you're going to bring your index finger and your thumb together. So I'm hoping you can see this. Yeah. And then you're going to interlace your pinkies, your middle fingers, and your ring fingers. And look at this beautiful heart you've created. If it's too difficult to interlace your fingers, then just bring them together any way that is possible. They can just line up together and maybe make another shape of a heart. And then bring this heart to your heart. This is called a courageous heart, brave heart. And feel the beating of your heart as you press your thumb against your chest. Feel your heartbeat. And then release your fingers. Wiggle them. And then with your one hand, let's bring our hand to prayer. And we're going to send our wrist over to one side so that palms are still together and you're making like a little snake head with your hands, a little snake head. Come to center and over to the other side, a little snake head. Come to center. Interlace your fingers and send the palms away from you. Bring them overhead. Inhale, exhale over to the left or whichever side you prefer. We're going to go to the other side, so wherever you start does not matter. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. And notice this, the stretch on the long side of your body. Feel it. And what does the side of your body that's curving, that's compressing, how does that feel? And bring your arms back up overhead. Send your heart forward. Keep your arms, if you can, right alongside your ears. Send your heart forward. Little back bend, just a little back bend, doesn't have to be a big one. Any amount works. Release your arms. Okay, good, good. Okay, so send your arms out and then bring them together as if you were hugging, as if you had a big ball, a big beach ball, or hugging a tree. Whatever you want your arms wrapped around, but use the energy of your muscles. Feel that object that you're holding. Tree is good because it's a little harder than a beach ball, right? So feel the resistance. Feel it. Feel that ball. Release your arms and send them back behind you like you were flying now, your heart going forward. And then send your palms away from you. Come back. Send your back behind you in a cat back. And then rotate your arms so the backs of your hands are together. Push the air away. Send your heart forward. Rotate your arms, palms facing out. Cat spine. Fingers pointing forward, curling your spine. Feel the pose. Feel your body. What does it say to you? And then come back up to a neutral spine. Okay, good. So come onto the ball of your left foot and then alternate to right, up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm big on joints today. Up and down and down. Okay, and relax your feet. Bring your hands underneath your left thigh and then lift it up and bring it down. Lift it up and bring it down. And now this time you'll take the side or the, whatever these are of your chair and lift it up without using your arm underneath. Lift it and bring it down. Lift it and bring it down. Once more, lift it and bring it down. Okay, other side. See, I didn't slow down on that side. We need to slow down. Okay, so lift it, hold it, and bring it down. Lift it, hold, and notice, and bring it down. Once more. Hands on the sides of your chair. Lift and bring it down. Lift. Notice the difference of the feeling when you're lifting without the support of your hands under your thigh. Where do you feel the stretch? Where do you feel the difference? Once more. Actually, twice more. Now it's once more. And bring it down. Good. Okay. So move a little bit away from the back of your chair, and we're going to do some hip circles. So you're going to make circles with your torso. So we're opening up our hip joints. And the next time your head is between your legs, pause, pause, and go the other way. And again, notice the journey your whole body is taking as you make these circles. How does it feel when you go back behind? How does it feel when you come forward? How does it feel when you go to the side? Notice it. Notice. And then come back to center and pause there for a moment. Allow your body to rest for a moment. Allow it to engage that energy that you generated. And then come back up to your mountain pose. So you're going to swing to the outside edge of your chair. And send your outside leg back behind you so that your knee is pointing to the floor and you're on the ball of your foot. And we're going to do like goddess arms this way. So how did I do that? Oh, this way, yes. So your bottom hand is facing away from you. So the back of your hand is against your hip. Your front arm is in like a cactus shape. So this is a goddess, and now we're going to let our goddess dance. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to swing to the other direction. Notice the difference on one side from the other. How easy was it for you to swing around, or was it a challenge? Either way, just notice it, no judgment. and then the other way. And again. Feel it. And once more. As your body settles into the pose, this final of this pose, and it settles the movement you've been doing, notice how it feels. And then come back to center, facing forward. All right. So now we're going to do a couple of sun salutations. So to do that, you want to widen your legs a little bit. So I always like us to go to the corner of the chair with your legs. And bring your ankles under your knees, just to have nice right angles. Let your arms fall alongside your body. We're going to inhale, gather all the energy all around us. Bring our hands down to our heart, starting with a sun breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slower. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to continue in slow motion. Inhale. Exhale, your torso comes forward, coming forward. Arms come down. Come as far as you comfortably can. Any amount is good. Bring one arm down to the floor. Maybe you can place your palm flat on the floor, on a pillow, or you can even rest your forearm on your thigh. Wherever you are, you're going to open up the opposite hand, fan it open to the side. Then bring it down inside your legs or on your thigh and open the other way. Open. Bring both hands, both forearms on your thighs. Use some pressure of your forearms on your thighs to send your spine forward for a flat back. So even if you don't go down as far as I just did, even if you only go down this much, you can maintain a flat back. Flat back is crown of the head to your tail, to your sits bones is a straight line. Straight line, no curls, no cats, no dogs, no cows, no animals, just a flat spine, right? And if you come all the way, that's great. And then you're going to come back up very slowly, very slowly. Send your arms out and up and down the center line. And feel your heartbeat. One more sun salutation. Inhale your arms up slowly feel. Exhale, come forward, hang over. Bring your arms inside your legs or on your thighs. Hand to the fingers or palm to the floor. Fan open. Look up. Inhale and then exhale. Bring that arm down. Inhale, open up your other arm. And hold it. Exhale your hand back down. And slowly unfold this time. Just unfold. And heel toe your feet together. Okay. So we were doing fingers, so it's only fair that we do toes. So if you can cross your ankle over your thigh, if not, you can just cross your leg like this, or you can step on something, or you can reach down to your toes. This is the easiest way to get your toes and your fingers together. So this is going to be weird. It's going to feel very weird, but it's good for your toes. So right hand, right toes. I'm placing my index finger between first two toes, next finger between the next toes. You might need a little help like I do to get the others inside. Yikes, does that feel weird or what? Right? But it's good. And once you finally get them together, you know, wiggle your toes a little, just gently, gently, just gently. And then release it one at a time. Notice when you have some of your toes interlaced and others not, how it feels as you let your fingers come loose. Yeah. And then wiggle your toes. Oh my gosh, we have another foot, right? Okay. So you know, depending, you know, we all have like strangely different toes. Toes to me are like little aliens from outer space. They're just so weird, right? So you might have some difficulty doing the interlacing, but do what your toes allow, whatever you can. I need help to interlace mine with my other hand. Okay. Whoa. And let's just sit with that for a little bit and feel. And now one finger at a time, let one go and feel. Let the other go and feel. Next and next. And then wiggle. Wiggle everything. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Okay. So when we stand, we're going to do some ankle work, right? So, and we're going to squat a little for our knees and our hips. Yeah? Okay. Yes, one more thing I wanted to do here. So go back to your wide legs again. And bring your hands together, interlace them. Interlace your fingers. This is called Yoga Mudra when we do this, Yoga Mudra. And imagine that you have this great big pot and your knees represent the outside of the pot and you're holding on to this big ladle this big stirrer. And you're going to stir what's inside all the way around. Stir it all the way around. And notice what's happening to your back as you come forward. Notice what happens when your back straightens. Notice how it feels, how your fingers are feeling, how your arms are feeling, your elbows, your shoulder joints. Notice. When your hands are back to a central point, you're going to stir in the other direction. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Get some of that butter that went on the side of the pot. Get down there. And then come back. Release your fingers. Let them go. And come back to sit. Okay, so the way we're going to work our way up to stand is we're going to do a little sitting and standing exercise, okay? So without holding on to the chair, you're going to stand and sit. Stand and sit. Let's go slowly, right? Stand. It's harder when you go slow, you know. And slow, slow, slow. Use those core muscles to help you get down. Up, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down, slow it down. Once more. Come up slowly. Feel your quadricep muscles, your front thigh muscles as you push yourself up as you come to stand. And feel your back. Feel everything as you come down. Back thigh muscles, your hams. And come back to sit. All right, I lied once more, but this time we're going to stay standing. Slowly, very slowly, slowly. Feel, put your hands on your thighs and feel your muscles working. Feel them working as you come to stand. All right, excellent. Okay, so come to the back of your chair. I had a belt here. I thought we would get to it, but I don't think we will, but that's okay. It's what happens when you slow down, right? It's good, okay. So we're going to start with our toes to stretch our ankles and our calves. So hold on to the back of your chair and come all the way up to your tiptoes as high as you can. And stay there for as long as you are willing, as your body allows. And then slowly let your heels come down, slowly, very slowly let them touch ground. Inhale up slowly, like you're pushing the earth away from you with your toes, like a ballerina standing tall, crown of your head reaching up. Feel your legs, they've gotten longer and longer. And very slowly let your heels come down, back down to the earth, all the way down. Good. Excellent. Okay, we'll do a little bit more here. So you're going to come onto the balls of your feet now. You don't have to go quite as high up. And we're going to walk over to one side. Come back to center. Walk to to the other side. Come back to center. Bring your heels down. Right. All right, so this one's a little harder. You're going to come onto your heels, right? And you're going to walk. Maybe you'll find it easier. I don't know. And walk. And walk. And go back. It's weird, right? And come back to center and come flat on your feet. Excellent. Okay, so let's get our knees working. So bend one knee and then the other. Bend one, come down a little bit farther if you like. Bend one knee, bend the other. Bend one knee, bend the other. Bend one knee, bend the other. And now we're going to lift them off the ground. So you'll bend one knee. Actually, you'll bend them both, and you're going to lift one leg up behind you. Bend both knees, lift them up, lift one leg up. Sorry, that was bad direction. Bend and lift, bend and lift, bend and lift. Okay, so let's do that now a little slower. Hold that bend. Hold it. Maybe you'll let one arm away from the chair. Maybe the other. And bring it down. Other side, bend your knee. And hold it up. And maybe you'll let go. If not, you know that chair is there for you. And bring it down. Widen your stance so that your feet are lined up with the legs of your chair. And then swivel on your heels, letting your toes come to a 45-degree angle or so. And what's important here is that your knees track over your toes, your middle toe, or whatever's in the middle. Like I said, we have funky toes, so the middle, because that's important for the health of your knee, yeah? Make sure it's in line with your feet. And we're going to do some squatting now. And we're going to start with a gentle bend of our knees and straighten. Slow it down. Next level and straighten. Next level and straighten and pause. Let's do that again. Gentle and straighten. Next level and straighten. Next level, and you're going to hold it here. Hold it. And feel, what do you feel in your legs, in your feet? And straighten your legs. And now this time, very slowly, we're going to come down a little bit farther than you've been coming down. I recommend coming to your full range. So that could be all the way down to the mat. Maybe not. So come down as far as you would like to today. And see if you can bring your hands to your thighs. We're going to stay here for a minute, and then you'll straighten one leg and come back. Straighten the other leg and come back and stay here. And feel your knees, feel your back, feel your thighs, and then slowly straighten your legs. And bring heel toe your feet back to center. Okay. So I may be running over a little bit. It's 11:13. If anybody has to rush off, I wanted you to know that. So, okay. So come on to both your feet in your mountain pose. Nice and straight. You've got the chair here. I just feel like a tree today. Okay. So come onto the ball of your right foot. Bring your weight on your left, the outside foot away from your chair right now. And then open your inside leg towards the chair. Your heel could be resting against your ankle. And that's it. Maybe you let go as you grow your branches, as you allow your tree to come up. Maybe you bring your foot up to your calf. And bring it down. Okay, other side. Open, bend your outside leg. Open it out to the side. Your weight is on your inside leg. You can stay right here as you grow your branches. And once you're there, maybe you'll lift your leg. Maybe. And you can try it with holding on to the chair and lifting your leg. Excellent. And bring it all down. And let's come back to sit. And one last thing I'm going to ask you to do before we have some silence, before we come into stillness, is just circle your hips around a little bit. Just circle them around. Very little circles, small circles. And the opposite way. This is just releasing our hips and our spine. And then come back to sit comfortably. Nice and comfortable for your Shavasana. Get to your best position in your chair. And feel all of the energy that you have assimilate to your body. Feel your muscles and joints resetting. And feel that energy getting ready to help you in your day ahead. And feel your heartbeat. Whatever position you're in, try to turn your arms, rotate them so that your palms of your hands are facing upward, cupped up towards the universe, towards the sky, for a giving and receiving mudra. And you can allow your arms to hang down by your side and do the same thing. Feeling the energy in your fingertips, your toes, crown of your head. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Begin to deepen your breath as you make your way back into the room, as you make your awareness come outside of your body and into the room. Open your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. And let's take this energy we've generated and use it to practice mindfulness, to slow down today, at least for today, to slow down whatever we're doing, to stop, to see how things feel, how they smell, how they taste, what they sound like. Allow yourself to experience every moment. Namaste.